that someone has illegally. Now, we got some breaking news, Paul. I want to get to that on a Fox News alert because moments ago, remember that church incident on Sunday in Minneapolis?
It's happened. They've arrested for this.
Good. This pissed me off. That video pissed me off a lot. And I am not a fan of Don Lemon whatsoever, but I think he's taking they're making a what is it? Fuck, drawing a blank. They're making him the wow. 40 people rob a store, they're gonna throw the book at him. You know, they catch one person, he's gonna throw the book at him. They're gonna make an example out of him. Why couldn't I think of that? What the hell, man? So yeah, I don't. Besides televising it and projecting it to the world and making us aware of it, we wouldn't even know this happened, you know. So he's in the wrong, but I don't think he's more in the wrong than anybody else. except for when the if you haven't seen the video, he interviews the priest, and the priest is like trying to push him away, like I got shit to do today, you know. You guys just fucking steamed in on service, and he's like, please don't push me, as he's actively leaning in closer and closer to him. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
I had no affiliation to that organization. I didn't even know they were going to this church until we followed them there. We were there chronicling protests.
You didn't know they were going to that specific church, but you know you were going someplace to protest.
Once the protest started in the church, we did an act of journalism, which was report on it and talk to the people who were involved, which included the pastor, members of the church, and members of the organization. There you go. So why don't you talk to the actual person who is in charge of the organization and whose idea...
This guy's ever since he got fired from what, CNN, I think it was, he's just looking for relevancy, and he stumbles upon it sometimes, but it's negative. But I guess no publicity is bad publicity, right?
Was to have the protest.
Until you get the most ironic thing in the history of America. It's a new achievement. It's a black man was arrested for, or he was charged with, what was it, the KKK Act? A black man was charged with the KKK Act on Martin Luther King Day. Woohoo! Mind blown.
At the church before you start blaming me for stuff for which you have no idea about.
Don't go after me, go after them. Well, your wish is my command. After he played that clip, go after them, I said this earlier, about 3 or 4 days ago in an earlier video. Don't blame him, guys. Blame her. Oh man, talk about calling her out. Is there anybody more slimy? Talk about throwing a friend under the bus. I'm a beautiful black homosexual male. She's the real culprit, my buddy. Oh, and I'll show you. They are friends. Don Lemon does 6 hours of recording. He thinks he's a journalist, but what he really did was, he did 6 hours of showing people, including him, commit crime, committing offenses.
He did 6 hours of journalism? He was in that church for what, 10 minutes? I haven't seen any part of the other part, except for when they met in the parking lot, and then him whining like a little baby afterward.
What we're about to see is the reason why Bondi is now arresting these people.
And we all have the address, right?
Yes.
Everybody has the address? Yeah. Remember, if you have anything that is activist identifying, do not wear it in if you're going in to just sit down and be a part of the situation. Yeah, don't all sit together. So if you are a white...
Wait a second. Don't let it be known that you are protesting. What? I gotta remind her. What the hell did she just say? I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because making sense of it is just gonna make me fry my wrist.
Yeah, don't all sit together. So if you are a white ally, again, if you have anything activism identifying, do not go in with the first wave. You wait until you come in with us as people of color.
She wants to flank the fucking people.
Okay.
But there's a reason they have so many white people here. I'm just going to be honest. It's because of the operation that they're doing today. It's important to have allies, as they said, white allies here. So
you're using the white man so you get access to a church?
Thank you guys for allowing me to be.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys.
Levy Armstrong.
How are you?
Good.
To see you.
Why are you recording me?
We're not saying what it is, what's going on, but thank you.
Did he kiss
Tell
her?
us why
I'm
you're
sorry.
doing it. We're not saying what it is, what's going on, but
What a great
thank
friend.
you. Tell us why you're doing this.
Is he
So-
This is Nekima, Levy Armstrong. She's on the show
Nekima
on
Levy
Friday.
Armstrong, civil rights
trouble
attorney,
now.
longtime activist here in the community. And, you know, we protest and do activism in all kinds of ways. This is Operation Pull Up, more of a clandestine
Operation Pull Out?
We
Tell
show
her husband
up
that.
somewhere that is a key location. They don't expect us to come there. And then we disrupt business as usual. So that's what we're about to go do right now. We've had a lot of success with the times we have done Operation Pull Up.
Yeah.
Pull
After
Up.
George
Sorry.
Floyd was killed, we went to the Police Federation head's home and staged a demonstration there. We also went to the head of the U.S. Marshals from Minnesota after Winston Smith was killed by the U.S. Marshals. We went there after...
It didn't do much because this is the first time I'm hearing about this group. I mean, I just kind of put this group in with everybody else that just disrupts for no fucking reason.
Dante Wright was killed when AG Keith Ellison refused to take the case. And we forced the prosecutor who lived in Stillwater to take the case by showing up there 4 times.
What a hero.
So this is our next action.
That's who Don was talking about. Don't go after me. Go after her, my friend who was on the show. And guess what the police did?
Well, she was the organizer.
That's exactly what they did, Donnie. This happened 1 hour ago. Take a look. Remember ivermectin and Joe Rogan calling out the establishment a few years back? And then bam, million...
I know we're supposed to listen to their ads as to show homage to them, but can I mute it? I don't really want to hear about ivermectin, horse eat. I can take some time to say, hi guys, go ahead and like the video if you're enjoying the live stream. I'm gonna cut it up, repost it afterward. Just trying to make a name for myself, get some traction. I had a nice video, hit 1,000 views the other day. Pretty proud of it. That kind of gave me a little bit more motivation. But I haven't been doing this long, and I don't want to tell you exactly how long, because I know people have been doing it every single day of their lives for almost a year before something pops. So I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. I had my cigarette ready to smoke a cigarette with Jaws, but I guess he's not smoking cigs or drinking wine today. But I'm gonna smoke my cig.
$3.50 per tablet.
Go give Clinton some love in the video too, please. If you don't like, you gotta show love, make a community around here. We're all one. We all stream. We all, I guess, raise awareness like this group is in a church.
At twc.health/Clinton. Use code Clinton and get $30 off. That's twc.health/Clinton. Use code Clinton, get $30 off. USA residents only.
There's a lot of money out there that someone has illegally. Now, we got some breaking news, Paul. I want to get to that.
Break.
I might react to the Nick Shirley at Congress next.
Fox News alert, because moments ago, remember that church incident on Sunday in Minneapolis?
Kinda.
The AG Pam Bondi posted this, all right? I'm reading now. Minutes ago, at my direction, HSI and FBI agents executed an arrest in Minnesota. So far, we've arrested Nekima. So far. Okay, we'll come back to that. So far, we have arrested Nekima Levy Armstrong, who allegedly played a key role in organizing the coordinated attack on the city's church in St. Paul, Minnesota. We will share more updates as they become available. Listen loud and clear. We do not tolerate attacks on places of worship.
It's against the law.
I want you to react to that, Paul.
It's against the...
But on Monday, Trish McLaughlin was on with Dana and me.
Juicy
And
legs.
part of her answer said, I think we will be seeing mugshots very soon. She was tipping her hand that arrests were on the way, and this is the first one that's been made.
Yeah, and you know, look, there's going to be very, very little that they can do in defense of this, because it's on film, and for once they didn't cover their faces. Now here is the thing that's going to come out of this. You have her under arrest, now you're going to get the communications. And this is where it starts to spider web out.
And she's going to roll over on her superior, and then it's just like they do with drug dealers. Get the little guy selling fucking weed on the corner, and eventually they roll over on their commanders because they don't want to go to jail, because jail fucking sucks. I would or would not know. I don't know. I don't know what prison's like. Never. I never say never, but I do know.
You start to see who's talking to who's...
For those who don't know the difference, jail is short term, where you're either awaiting trial or you have a short sentence from anywhere from like 2 days to 2 years. Prison is where you go for your murders, your grapes, that's the first time I said it. Every time I heard it on YouTube, I'm like, I'll never say that. But I said it. It's on the bingo card now. Grape. I love it. There was a good. I have to give a shout out to Decoy Voice. He, instead of saying "suck my dick," he said "inhale my front tail." That was hilarious. That was a good one. It took me a second to get it, but it was a good one. Shout out to Decoy. I like Decoy a lot. He does good work.
Showed up in regard, including Don Lemon.
Warrants
How much
for the
did they all
phone.
know going in? That imports things like conspiracy charges, which can be quite heavy. There's criminal civil rights charges that are implicated in the church incident.
This is also because one of the things that we found out about that was that they were targeting them because they were privileged white supremacists.
We talked about that earlier in the week. Not only did that come out in the video and that they said something like that in the church, but then after the fact, Lemon talks about exactly that, putting a racial overtone in the whole thing, which potentially could import a hate crime. So this
There's
was
another
really
thing
badly
about this.
done.
The woman that they've just arrested, I talked a little bit about this on the 5 yesterday because Cam Cawthorn, he writes for Fox Digital, and he had a piece about her. So she's been doing professional protesting and organizing for a long
Normally Clinton Jaws does a little bit more commentary here. I'm surprised he's letting him talk so much.
time. She gets a lot of grants from different nonprofits, and she's always made more money.
You know what? When I heard about all this Somali fraud, I'm like, I'm not the biggest fan of kids, but shit, I'm gonna have to open a daycare.
Than she has spent. So like, there's a financial incentive.
How do you do, like, as far as that? Well, what do you? I don't know. I don't want to get into it. Not right now.
For her, there's a business model for these types of things.
We've talked about this really since I've been on the network. One of the things that I've tried to sort of bang the gong on, that I think a lot of police who do investigations see that the public doesn't see, is that there is a career protester. And it has developed over the last, let's say, dozen years or so into a very lucrative industry.
I would love for somebody to reach out to me. I would be willing to not be a paid protester, but I would be willing to infiltrate them. Like, again, I'm gonna forget the guy's name. He just got the Secret Service guy. I'd be willing to go and try to infiltrate him and maybe act. I don't know if I could act like that though. I think I could be a good actor, but I don't think I could go ahead and throw out like, "Oh, what are you doing here, you Nazi? You fucking ice piece of shit." I don't think I can do that. I can blow a whistle.
Industry, and you have people who do this for a living, make a ton of money.
Yes.
They weaponize people
How much?
who don't know any better. To use the
100,000 a
Leninist
year?
term, useful idiots.
Per
They're looking
protest?
for any cause
How
in
you
the
get
world.
paid?
They get them out
Who
of the
pays?
campuses. They grow those groups and those institutions, and then they pick out people who want to stay in that world, who don't go back to East Cupcake and get a job eventually after college. They stay in that. They become
East Cupcake, where's that located?
the middle management, and it grows and it grows. It's very much like any other industry. The problem with it is if you
Well, let's start fucking other side one where we go and break up those protests and you get paid. But who's paying? I ain't paying.
dig down deep enough, you find out that there's tax money going into
That's right.
all of this stuff.
Keep in mind, she said so far, so that would indicate more to come.
There's
Paul,
more coming.
Thank you. I mean, trespassing at a minimum. I mean, you were not invited in. That's not your
At
property.
the state level, where's the minute? Well, by the way, this is
Fair
St.
question.
Paul.
Where's
Where's
the
the
police?
St. Paul chief of police?
Fair point.
When you do what they did, interrupt a church service, religious services, the punishment is
Clayton Jaws used to be a police officer, so he knows what he's talking about when it comes to breaking the law. Breaking the law.
usually a slap on the wrist, but not when they have history. And check out your history. Charged with multiple misdemeanors. Lemon, he'll get a slap on the wrist, and I hope he does. I hope he gets something. For this reason only, when he did this right here. I can't believe this is still up. The idiot stick still has it up. And he's made a ton of money off this video. The guy will do anything. Anything for it. This ain't journalism. This is clicks.
Kinda.
Recording a crime
half
in
and half.
progress.
To take you outside of the church and just show you a little bit, but
I don't get it why he hates it, because he says, "Watch out, it's slippery here. Watch out, be careful, it's really slippery. Be careful." Because it shows that he has a little compassion. He doesn't? Is that what he's saying?
yeah, that was interesting to watch. This guy here, look, hugging his kid.
Hugging his kid. Look, he's hugging his kid.
He's gay. He likes that stuff.
And you
Not
know,
kids,
I
as
just
in,
imagine
like,
it's
sentimental.
uncomfortable and traumatic for
What are you gonna
the
do,
people
right?
here.
He talks about it. He don't maybe really care. He acts like he cares.
But again, careful. It's very slippery right here.
Slippery.
It's uncomfortable
Be
and
careful.
traumatic for the people here, but that's what
traumatic for the
really
kids.
careful, please.
So he knows that it's traumatic for these people here, but yet you still participate.
Really slippery. Not
This is where like the receptors don't fire, they don't connect. It just goes.
kidding.
He's not kidding.
That's what protesting is about.
Watch out.
That's what
And
it's
so
about, guys. Child abuse. That's what protesting's about. Scaring children.
Traumatizing them.
That's slippery. What are you
Making
going to
them
do?
not want to go to church ever
you see
again.
the police are here. They haven't
I
come
hate
in
people
yet.
pointing with the middle finger like that.
But
I hate that.
that
This bitch
police
rough.
are here,
And I can't believe I'm saying that about police.
and this is where folks are leaving.
Doxing the church.
Just want to show you, and that's the inside of the church there where they are.
Oh, really?
Slippery.
You don't say.
Film the kids. Get the kids. Get the
I'll
reaction.
remove my camera over so I'm not.
It's all
blocking
part of
things.
life, kids. And this is what I look
wrong.
forward to. Now that they got her,
Let me just make it a little smaller.
Levy Armstrong, they're gonna attempt to take a statement from her. You're not obliged to say anything, but anything you do say maybe use as evidence. Do you want to give a statement? Sometimes they say no.
Snitch.
Sometimes they say yes. If she says yes, she's going to provide evidence against Lemon. Lemon
No.
helped organize this, I guarantee it.
No, I don't think so.
And that will lead to his arrest. When they arrested her,
Hold
they
on.
probably seized her phone.
The only way that she would roll on Lemon or snitch on Lemon is if the detective coerces her there. Well, you could give me the top dog, or what about that other gentleman with the camera? Who was that? I'm a little interested about that guy. But you don't care about the boss? My boss will be more happy with Lemon, because everybody hates Lemon at this point.
Which they'll probably get a warrant for. And they'll see all the communications. Anyways, I woke up excited
That was it.
that she got it.
That was it, Clinton. What else you got? You got
He's a
anything else
police
you want?
informant. He's a police source, guys. For his
Clinton.
buddies. Thanks for watching.
You're welcome. Got anything else on here, Bubba? What else? Let's go react to. I'm not sure where.